Russell Brand is accused of rape and serious assault by four different women. He got his denial out last night, late last night. He made a denial that there were rumours and that all his relationships had been consensual, that he has done nothing criminal. But there are allegations now about his controlling, abusive, predatory behaviour. And yet again, this is a television personality who is being accused of inappropriate behaviour. He's put out things on YouTube, on Twitter. He says, amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks, are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. He believes he is the victim of a coordinated attack, and he was going to look into the matter because it was very, very serious. He didn't name the TV company or the newspaper in his video, and he's hosted a number of television and radio programs for Channel 4, MTV, and the BBC, starting his career as a stand-up comedian in the early part of this century and getting his big break with Big Brother's Big Mouth on E4. He was cast in Hollywood films such as Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Get Him to the Greek, and Arthur. And he joins what is increasingly a long line of celebrities who have been accused of foul behaviour. Now, you've got two conclusions to draw from that. Number one is that the foul behaviour was permitted because these people were celebrities in the past. Number two is that they are being targeted because they are celebrities now or because they were celebrities then, and maybe there's not as much truth in them, but I think one's got to be very careful. There is a standard of behaviour which is expected of somebody in public life, and particularly in the media, people with a high profile are surrounded by yes men and yes women who are there to make their every wish a certainty so that they can focus on their performance, or at least that's the excuse. But in the end, it's about control and it's about power. And the problem with power, as I think Lord Acton said, all power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So I wish Russell Brand well, but the trajectory of this sort of allegation is not promising.